Accessing.
The following is a presentation of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network, KZMC McCook. Listen online at 1021kzmc.com and the 1021 KZMC mobile app. This is high school basketball. Coverage on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network is brought to you by
Acres Equipment of McCook, Amateurs Bar and Grill, Bella Petroleum, Browning Truck and Trailer, Caleb's Custom Farming, Channel Seeds, Andrew Carpenter, Community Hospital, Corbelli Physical Therapy, Cross Creek Golf Links, Doyle Auto Repair, Faw Motor Company, First Central Bank, Foster Sales, Go Light, Happy's Feed Store and Fuel Center, Hayes County Farmers Co-op, Hitchin A Public Transit, Hogemeyer Seeds, Troy Wiestat, Hometown Agency of Juanita, Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Huxell Seeds, Jimmy John's, Corporate Seeds, Elbar L. Angus, Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, M&B Bank, Mark's Pharmacy and Shirley K's Coffee Shop, Maywood Insurance Company, McCook Lettering, McCook Mechanical Services, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Mid-Plains Community College, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, Pinnacle Bank of Hayes Center, Pinpoint Communications, Red Willow Chemical, River Valley Services, Ruggles Seeds, Runs the Restaurant, Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, Scott's Grocery, Southwest Farm and Auto Supply, Southwest Public Power District, Stockman's Bank, Taco John's, Tri-Valley Health System, Tri-Valley Medical Foundation, Sierra Wireless, Juanita Crossroads, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oilfield Service, and Western Select Genetics. Now with the start of game day coverage, here's Trent Flora.
Welcome once again to the Taco John's pregame show here on True Country Radio, 1021 KZMC. I am Trent Florman. Kevin Martin will rejoin me shortly as we bring you our packed boys basketball between the Maywood-Hayes Center Wolves and the Cambridge Trojans. The Wolves are 8-1 on the season, with their only loss coming by 2 points, 49-47, to Dundee County Stratton at the Cattle Trail Championship game. Their last action was at the Paxton Holiday Tournament. They defeated Garden County 64-47 in the opening round, and then defeated the Paxton Tigers in the championship game 45-39. The Wolves average 62 points per game on offense and give up an average of 42 points per game on defense. The Trojans are 6-2 on the season. They played in the Pleasanton Holiday Tournament last week, defeating Anselmo Murta 52-37 in the opening round, and then took on the Ravenna Blue Jays in the championship game. Both teams struggled to find the hoop in the opening quarter, and it ended tied at 9. The Trojan offense got going in quarter two as they outscored the Blue Jays 15-8 to take a 24-17 lead into the half. The Trojan defense held the Blue Jays to 6 points in the third as they scored 10 of their own to make it 34-23 Trojans going into the final quarter. The Trojans outscored Ravenna 14-9 in the fourth quarter to get the win, 48-32. The Trojans average 53 points per game on offense and give up an average of 46 points per game on defense. We're going to take a break, and when the Taco John's pregame show continues, we'll visit with the head coaches. It's Maywood-Hayes Center Wolves head coach Colby Hamilton up first, and it's all right here on True Country Radio, 1021 KZMC.
Brynick Truck and Trailer in Arapahoe is the name you can count on for quality, dependable work for your truck or trailer projects. Brynick Truck or Trailer Repair is your home for truck sales, grain trailer rentals, and automotive or diesel services. No matter the season, you want your truck to be in working, dependable order. So don't delay. Get your equipment ready to run and call Brynick Truck and Trailer at 308-962-7200. That's 308-962-7200. 962-7200.
Foster Sales of Bartley sells and services Walker mowers. Come in or call Foster Sales to schedule a test drive, or they can even bring it to you. Here's the best part. They even have inventory and parts on hand, such as blades, belts, oil, filters, pulleys, and more. Walker mowers have the out-front advantage and innovative attachments such as dethatcher, rotary brush, and a loader bucket. They even have multi-decks as well. Walker also has financing available. Want to know more about a Walker mower? Visit with Foster Sales. Look them up on Facebook and YouTube. Walker Mower from Foster Sales. When you want fast, easy, beautiful mowing.
They say if you listen hard enough, you can hear the corn grow. It's true. When you're out in the field, you understand its challenges and what it needs to thrive. Channel Seedsmen bring insights from the field to our team of Bayer plant breeders. Their knowledge inspires our product development. From your best ground to your most challenging conditions, our products are designed to perform in your fields.
This is Andrew Carpenter, your local Channel Seedsman covering Furnace County and surrounding areas. Please contact me at 308-737-9394.
Taco John's Courtside continues now from the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Yeah, good. How are you?
Good. Hey, we're recording already.
Oh, perfect.
So we're already ahead of last night.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, well, we'll do this real quick, and I'll let you get back on with your day.
All right, sounds good.
All right, here we go. Welcome back to the Taco John's pregame show here on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. I'm Trent Florman. Joining me now is Paxton Tiger head coach Justin Harden. And, Coach, thanks for taking the time to be here on the Taco John's pregame show.
You bet. Appreciate it.
Hey, how's the injury bug and the flu bug treated you guys so far this year? I know a lot of area schools dealing with the flu. Have you guys been able to avoid all that?
No, we sure haven't. It's been a year like I've never seen as far as injuries and flu for us. We started the year injured and lost one of our 2-year starter to an ACL, the third game of the year, in Tommy Markison. And so just when you think you're starting to get your players kind of figured out and they're adjusting to not having a guy on the team and new roles. Then we had the flu and the sickness the last week or so of the school year. So it's been kind of one step forward, 2 steps back for us. But we said in the locker room after our loss to Mayhay that in our holiday tournament that we were turning the page and all of that stuff was in the rear view, and we were starting fresh on the 30th with a good Cambridge team. So hoping that the kids have all had a chance to heal up over the Christmas break, and we're looking forward to getting our second half of our season started. Yeah, it's hard to believe we're already in the second half. RPAC going to be coming up pretty soon. How are you guys as far as goal-wise setting for your season goals? Are you everything still intact right now? Oh, we feel like anything that we want to accomplish is in front of us. We obviously didn't start the season the way we wanted, but everything that this team thinks that they can achieve is right there for them. It just is a matter of going out and doing a better job executing and going out and taking care of business and getting some wins in the win column for us, and things will start looking better. Well, you are listening to the Taco John's pregame show. I'm Trent Florham visiting with Paxton Tiger head coach Justin Harden. And, Coach, as you said, you guys took on Maywood-Hayes Center in your last action. It was at your holiday tournament. Talk to us about that game. Yeah, they are obviously a very, very good team.
Let's sit down with the head coach. This is the Taco John's pregame show.
And I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. And Coach, a great ball game tonight. I know offensively you lose 48 points, but defensively was so tough. You guys really did a great job defensively tonight. Yeah, just a fantastic team effort on defense. When you play guys as talented as Broderson is, it can't be one guy. It's got to be all 5 guys engaged on that end. And I thought we were. They got some guys who can shoot the ball. They hit one early. And then we did a really good job closing out on shooters off of those help situations. So just a really good team effort on defense. I think you and I talked after the Kozak game. We felt like we were maybe turning a corner defensively. Right. It hadn't really been where we needed it to be. And I think in this tournament that really showed up and, kind of led us on 2, maybe not our best shooting nights. But it was fun to see us win that way, because that hasn't been something we've done, through the first part of the year. But it was something that Coach Wood and I really felt like we could be really solid at this year. It's just something we got to build on and keep getting better at. Yes, and Broderson did have 18 points tonight, but he was the only one even close to double figures. Everybody else was pretty much shut down. And, in fact, I would say they pretty much didn't even look to shoot the ball much in the second half. They were looking for Broderson, and if they happened to get a rebound or a quick pass from him underneath, that's the only time they looked to shoot. You guys were just so swarming on defense tonight.
Yeah, that's a great word for it. We were swarming. We swarmed Broderson when he caught the ball, but then like I said, after they hit that first three, we swarmed their shooters too. We made them made them do something else. They got a few drives toward the end of the half that we weren't super happy about, where they just went straight line to the basket, but. It was because we were flying around. We were flying maybe a little too hard at them. So just really proud of the effort on that side. Brody did a great job with Broderson. He was getting frustrated. He felt like he was getting fouled. But we kind of reminded Brody, hey, they're letting you guys play down low. That's probably okay because we don't need you getting in foul trouble either.
Right.
Which he did a little bit in the third quarter, and Braden Miller came in and just battled his butt off down there against a much bigger guy, which was awesome to see. Braden played some big minutes in this tournament. Did some really nice things. He still got to stay down on those shot fakes a little bit more, but he did some really nice things. I was really proud of his effort too.
If injuries weren't enough, you had to turn around and lose another one tonight. Brady Allmeyer had missed tonight's ball game due to a knee injury from last night. Talking to him, though, and talking to you earlier, it sounds like it's probably just going to be tonight's ball game, and he'll be back. Yeah,
we're hoping that's the case. It was really cool to just see, Hodge. He went from not playing against Loomis because he was sick to playing 3 minutes against Kozad just because we felt like the game maybe didn't suit him as much, and then he comes in tonight and plays, I don't know what it was, probably 28, 29 minutes, and played really confident. I thought he did some nice things last night and just kind of piggybacked off that tonight. Kind of got our offense going there in the second quarter with those threes and looked to attack the hoop hard, but as I'm looking at this, another balanced effort offensively. Carson got some free throws there at the end to get to 17, but 11, 10, 8. That's awesome, and we got guys who are frustrated that they aren't scoring the ball more. And it's like, hey, you know what? You're maybe not scoring as much as you probably should. You'll make a few more shots than you think than you are right now. But we're still finding a way to win, even if not everybody's hitting on the same night.
Well, and we've talked about that already. It's been almost a different guy leading scorer every night, but it's just so balanced across. Next night it might be Ben Hoberty. It might be Krayton Ruggles. He's led you in scoring one game. Yep. And Hodge, 11 points tonight, his season high. I'm not sure if it's a career high or not for him. It's going to be close. I knew it was going to be close if it wasn't. Career high for him again tonight. He's stepping up, starting to play really well. You're going to get Brady Allmeyer, who's been, has had a couple of double-digit games. He led the team once with 18 points. So you just got guys who, on any given night, it could be somebody different.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, it's really – like that's almost by design because, teams start to focus on Carson. Well, okay, now Carson hits Hodge and he hits a couple threes, or teams start to focus on Brody because he's been scoring a bunch. And Brody's a really good passer out of the post, and that's, Krayton starts cutting and he gets some layups. So they're just so unselfish. They lead the team in scoring one night, and then a lot of times they go lead the team in assists the next night because the guys are worried about them, and they're all capable passers. They're all willing passers. They all just love playing with each other. It's really cool. They all get excited for each other. Brady was one of the loudest guys on the bench tonight. They just love basketball. They love playing together. It makes it a really fun group to coach. But it's interesting, kind of taking stock of where we're at this point in the season. Going back to last year, we were telling the guys, you guys probably don't remember this, but we were 2-5. As of last year, we were 2-5. But the key was we just kept working hard every day in practice. Coach Wood and I, we get a kick out of it, but we said we were more excited to come to practice when we were 3-5 than some years when we've been a lot better record than that. And it's just these guys just love basketball, keep working hard, it's pretty cool to see where we're at. 6-2 going into the moratorium here. There's still a lot of work to do. The schedule doesn't get any easier, which I'm sure we'll talk about here in a second. But schedule doesn't get any easier, but we just got to keep working. We got to keep getting better every day. Because it's cool to see it show up on the court, almost every night this year.
So, like you said, a 10-day break before your next game. Got Maywood-Hayes Center coming to town next Friday. Talk to us about the Wolves because they got some height to them. They're going to bring in two big guys and some decent guards.
Yeah, they got a really nice team again. They've kind of been building to this year. They got the transfer last year, and that turned into a really good year for them. But they've really been building to this year, with Ingeson and Farr. Those guys are really good. They were really good as sophomores when Dalton Wood and C.J. Feeney were playing against them. And, they're just really talented players. They can kind of do it all. They're obviously really talented down low because they're 6'5" and 6'4" and can jump out of the gym. But they've also both added, a little more high post game. Farr's played a low point guard. He's shooting threes a little bit. And then, their strategy this year is they pretty much just surround them with shooters. They got Jackson Anders out there. He's shooting the ball really well. I think Cade Brose is going to kind of come into his own here probably right after Christmas. But it's just as a freshman, it takes you a couple games, and then you're going to get going. But he's really talented. When we played them this summer, he hit a bunch of threes against us, and they have a very smart strategy. It's, hey, we have two really good, guys who can attack the hoop, who can kind of do it all, and then everyone else, hey, be ready for the kickouts, get hands and feet ready, knock down shots when they come. And then defensively, they're going to pressure. They're playing a little more man this year. They'll still mix in that 1-3-1, mix in a little pressure, but they're going to pressure you. They're going to use their length. Behind the pressure, if you do get by them, you got to jump stop, you got to shot fake. Otherwise, they're just going to send it into the stands. But it'll be a big test for us. Obviously, if you look in the newspapers, they're 1, 2, 3, wherever they're at in Class D2. Only loss is to Dundee County by 2 points. So it'll be awesome to see where we measure up. It's kind of one you wish was at a little different point in the schedule, not after one practice after break. But I just feel like this group, we're ready for those kind of tests. We talked about it after the Kozak game. It didn't go good, but we need those kind of tests. We need to see where we measure up against those teams, and Maywood is certainly one of those teams.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the championship, and good luck next week.
Thanks, Trent.
That was Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we will wrap things up here right after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Listen up! The following is a presentation of high school basketball from the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network, KZMC McCook. Listen online at 1021kzmc.com and the 1021 KZMC mobile app. High school basketball is on the air.
Goes inside Springer in the middle of the lane. Turnaround jumper off the glass and in. Trompke going down, kicks it back out to Allmeyer. Catch and shoot three, buries it.
Let's go courtside. Here's Trent Florham.
Martin August Miller back at the studios, just bringing the starting lineup, brought to you tonight by Mark's Pharmacy and Know Your Number. High blood pressure in the United States is a major problem. 70 million American adults, that's 29%, or almost 1 in 3 have high blood pressure. Mark's Pharmacy can help you know your number with a quality blood pressure machine in the home to help get accurate results or sent directly to your doctor. Contact Mark's Pharmacy to learn more and know your number. Now here at tonight's starting lineup. First of all, for the Wolves, number 1, a 5'8 junior, Cody Swank. Good, he's not 5'8", I don't think. Number 2, a 6'2 senior, Gage Gerlach. Number 21, a 6'3 senior, Hayden Farr. Number 22, a 6'5 senior, Jeremiah Ingeson. And number 23, a 6' junior, Jackson Anders. Trojans going to go left to right. The Wolves going to go right to left for the Trojans. Number 11, Carson Trompke, a 6'2 senior. We're going to get to the jump ball before I get these laid off, so I'll tell you the rest of the starters here in a second. Ingeson and Wood to jump it up. And it is controlled by the Wolves. I think that's the first time this year Brody's lost a jump. Anders across the timeline, picked up by Krayton Ruggles. Comes to the left side, gets it off to Hayden Farr. He'll be guarded by Hoberty inside to Ingeson. Ingeson lays it up, won't get it to go. Allmeyer with the rebound, out to Trompke. Trompke down the floor, gets into the free throw line. Back out to Ruggles, wide open three. Can't get it to go in and out. Brody Wood pulls down the rebound. Wood moving along the baseline, has it knocked away. It goes out of bounds. Head coach is Colby Hamilton for the Wolves. Assistant coaches Nick High, Cameron Sonnefeld, and Marcus Landry. Box set for the Trojans. Trompke inbound underneath their own basket here on the near side. Get it inside to Hoberty. He works inside, hasn't knocked away, but he's going to get called. He's going to have a foul. He's going to be fouled. Who is it on? Foul's on number 21, Hayden Farr. It's Carson Trompke, a 6'2 senior. Krayton Ruggles, a 5'11 sophomore, number 12. Number 13, 6'3 senior Ben Hoberty. Hoberty's first free throw. We got the shooter's throw. That went, touched every part of the rim about 12 times.
That stayed on the back.
Brady Allmeyer, number 14, a 5'7 sophomore. Number 22, Brody Wood, a 6'4 senior for the Trojans. Head coach Clay Shepard, assistant coach Bronson Wood. Hoberty's second one, swishes that one. Doesn't leave any doubt to the second one. Trojans go up 2-0. Gerlach bringing it up for the Wolves. Comes to the top, Hayden Farr, top of the key, guarded by Hoberty. Drives, runs into Wood, can't get a shot to go. Hoberty pulls down the rebound.
That could have been 2 on Farr real quick.
Yes. Down the floor comes Ruggles. Left side goes Hoberty. Going to drive. Gets inside, kicks it back out to Allmeyer. Allmeyer inside. Going to dump it off to Wood. It's knocked away, but Carson Trompke runs it down for the Trojans. Short corner left side, comes back out, gets it out to Ruggles. Top of the key, Ben Hoberty, wide open three. And goes in and out, can't get it to go. Ingeson with the rebound. Ingeson quickly down the floor, gets inside, kicks it back out to Farr. Farr drives again, puts a shot up, won't go. Ingerson tries to tip it in, it won't go. Spot 4 on the out of bounds, and it's going to be off Brody Wood and out of bounds. It'll be Wolves basketball.
This isn't going to be a game for the timid. They're going to get after each other.
Farr to inbound it, sideline to sideline across the block, and it's getting into Ingerson, back to Farr. Farr goes up, and he's going to be fouled, and the shot goes. I think this is on Allmeyer, and it is. Brady Allmeyer back on the floor after missing the championship game at Pleasanton against Ravenna with a knee injury.
If you're going to foul Hayden Farr, you better foul him.
Yeah.
He's pretty well put together kid.
Farr with the free throw makes it 3-2 now. Wolves with a 1-point lead. Just getting underway, a little over a minute gone out of this opening period. Carson Trompke working against Hayden Farr. Goes to the left side to Ruggles. Ruggles back over to Allmeyer here on the right wing. Back to Trompke. Tromke's going to drive against Farr. Tries to throw it into Wood. Ball tipped away, but Wood runs it down. Gets it back to Trompke. Trompke up top to Hoberty. Left side, Krayton Ruggles. Inside, Wood. Oh, if he'd have spun, he would have had an easy basket. Allmeyer for 3. Can't get the shot to go. Going to chase down his own rebound. Kicks it off to Trompke. Trompke along the baseline. Back up top, Ben Hoberty wide open. 3, it's short. Off the front of the rim, and Ingerson's going to run down the rebound for the Wolves. Ingerson quickly up the floor, kicks it off to Farr. He's going to lay it up and in. Farr with 5, quick point. Then the Wolves go up 5-2.
Cambridge has to make shots. That's the whole game for them tonight. They got to make shots.
Just the reverse of the girls' game where Cambridge had all the height. This one's got Maywood-Hayes Center with the height. Allmeyer back up top to Ruggles. Ruggles drives down the lane, kicks it back out to Hoberty. Hoberty to Trompke, wide open 3 off the wing. Can't get it to go. Allmeyer tries it. They're going to have a foul here on. Nope. Oh. Man, Allmeyer's going for that. Swank just shoved him in. I thought it was going to be a foul on Swank, but you're going to say out of bounds. So Farr will inbound it, gets it into Swank. Swank will be picked up by Allmeyer as he crosses the timeline. 5:40 left here in the opening period. 5-2 Wolves. Here's Anders. Back up top. Over to Gerlach, now to Swank. Down in the corner, this is Farr. Far side, he's got all 5 points for the Wolves. Anders. Back to Swank on the left wing. Down the corner. This is Gerlach. Back inside. Farr is going to drive. Puts it up and can't get it to go. Ingerson went for the rebound and he loses it out of bounds, but it's going to be a foul here on the Trojans. And now they're going to say Ingerson was shooting.
You got a rebound against Maywood-Hayes Center. They got some jumping jacks in there. You're going to have to box out and you're going to have to rebound.
Ben Hoberty picks up his first foul. Ingerson will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And he hits the first one. 6-2. Wolves go up by 4 here in the opening period. Early going. 5:19 left. Ingerson's second one swishes them both. His first 2 points of the ball game. Trojans have been all right on the offensive end, Kevin. Just not making any shots.
Not making shots.
Ruggles going to hand it off to Trompke. Trompke is going to be fouled there by Anderson. Wow. He just threw the knee out there, and that was an easy call right there.
Jackson, we're going to have a talk about your shoes.
Pink and white. There were several pink and white ones in the last game.
Those are really pink.
Trompke off the right side to Hoberty on the wing. Comes back up top. And he's going to get it over to Trompke. Trompke working against Farr.
That's a good matchup.
Works inside. Trompke kicks it back over. Here's Hoberty inside. Spins out. Kicks it out to Ruggles. Ruggles back to Trompke. Loses the ball. Able to pick it back up. Trompke trying to drive baseline against Farr. Kicks it back out. Hoberty. He's going to go down the middle of the lane. Gets inside. Puts a shot up. Rolls around. Goes. Hoberty with all 4 for the Trojans. It's now 7-4. Farr almost had it stolen by Hoberty. He's going to get down inside on the baseline. Trying to find Ingerson. Can't find him. Gets it back out. Here's Anders. Anders gets to the short corner. Kicks it back up top. Gerlach now to Ingerson. Ingerson spin move. Puts it up. And he's going to get called for a travel. Ran into Ben Hoberty as he spun right there and took an extra step. 3-point lead for the Wolves, 7-4, 4:22 left here in the opening period. Trojans with the ball coming left to right, wearing the white uniforms with the black numbers. Trompke, top of the key. Going to work it around, going to get it off to Hoberty here on the right wing. Hoberty back up top to Allmeyer. Over to Trompke on the left wing. Thought about the 3, doesn't take it. Back to Hoberty, top of the key. Off to Ruggles. Ruggles going to drive. Gets inside, now comes back out to the wing, gets it back up top to Trompke. Trompke down the left side against Farr, gets to the block, off the glass goes. Trompke's first basket makes it a 1-point ball game, 7-6.
Those two are fun to watch.
Farr going to try to drive against Hoberty, gets inside against Brody Wood, kicks it back out to Ingeson. Ingeson from the middle of the lane puts it up and in.
That was pretty, and there's nobody on Cambridge that can stop that. He just elevated over everybody.
9-6, Wolves. Here they go with the 1-3-1 defense now. Trompke, the free throw line, kicks it back out to Hoberty. And Ingeson playing the point on that 1-3-1. His is still by Farr. Up the floor it goes, and he's going to lose it. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Maywood-Hayes Center basketball. I wondered if Ruggles touched it. I couldn't tell for sure. So Maywood-Hayes Center goes to the 1-3-1 defense, and they got Ingeson at the point.
They made a big run last year playing that defense.
Farr gets it off to Anders. Gets it back here. This is Farr. Ingeson inside working against Trompke. Kicks it back out. Anders didn't take the three. Gets it off to Gerlach. Now to Swank in the left corner. Back up top it comes Farr. Working against Hoberty. Gets inside. Spin move. Turn. Shoots it off the glass. Won't go. Brody Wood pulls down the rebound. Out to Hoberty. Quickly up the floor to Trompke. Trompke on the left wing. Going to work it over. And tries to get it to Allmeyer. And Hayden Farr with them long arms on the wing.
That's tough. You got to go the other way.
Gerlach's playing the middle, and he's not short. 6'2 senior Gage Gerlach. Ruggles will inbound it.
Got to attack the corners against the 1-3-1. Got to find a way to get down there.
Trompke goes inside to Brody Wood. He makes a nice move inside. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound Gerlach, and Wood's got to make those shots, Kevin.
Got to make them tonight for sure.
Gerlach inside. Anders shots up and in. Jackson Anders' first basket of the ball game. 11-6, 5-point lead for the Wolves. 2:28 left in the first quarter. Trompke over to Hoberty. Hoberty spins, kicks it back to Allmeyer. Three from the corner, buried it.
That's where they got to go.
If Brady Allmeyer gets hot, he had 18 earlier in the year, all from behind the arc.
That's the spot, that corner.
Didn't miss a shot his first two games. Swank off to Gerlach, down to Farr. Goes inside to Ingeson. Ingeson up and can't get the shot to go, but he's fouled by Trompke. Trompke's going to pick up his first.
Sponsors tonight: Acres Equipment and McCook, Amateurs Bar and Grill, Brining Truck and Trailer, Caleb's Custom Farming, Channel Seeds, Andrew Carpenter, Community Hospital, Cabelli Physical Therapy, Cross Creek Golf Links, Doyle Auto Repair, Fa Motor Company, First Central Bank, First State Insurance, Foster Sales, Hitch and Hay Public Transit, Hogemeyer Seeds, Troy Wiestat, Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Huxall Seeds, Coperidge Seeds, Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, bringing you the game.
Number 3, Charlie Collis, and number 5, Cade Bros in the ball game for the Wolves. Ingeson made his free throws, both of them. He's got 6 points. The Wolves up by 4, 13-9. 2 minutes left in the opening period. Trojans with the ball coming left to right. Trompke working up top, gets it to Allmeyer on the left wing. He comes back over to Ruggles. Ruggles will drive, gets it off to Hoberty. Down the lane he goes, kicks it back out. Trompke, wide open three. Off the back of the rim, won't go. Rebound comes down to number 5, Bros. Bros quickly up the floor. Top of the key, comes left side to Anders. Now down to Farr in the corner. Back up top, wide open Collis for three. Off the back of the rim, won't go. And the ball tipped around, is picked up by Trompke. Trompke quickly up the floor for the Trojans. He'll have to slow it down as the Wolves got back. Trompke with the spin move against Farr. Kicks it back out to Hoberty. Up top, Ruggles. Left side, Allmeyer. Back up top to Trompke. Another wide open three. Got this one.
He's got to go tonight. He's got to make some other ones.
Trompke with 5, and it's now a 1-point ball game again. 13-12. Wolves with the lead in the ball. Collis goes off to Bros. Bros back up top to Farr. Handled back off to Bros. Comes to the left side. This is Anders. Anders down in the corner to Bros. Back up top, Collis. Off to Farr. Farr working against Hoberty, and he just drives past him into an easy basket. Nice move by Hayden Farr right there. 15-12, Wolves with the lead. 45 seconds left in the first period. Trompke off to Hoberty. They get it off to Ruggles. Ruggles working against Andrew. Gets it off to Trompke. He'll bring it back out. 34 seconds left. Trojans reset the offense. Trompke trying to get it to Allmeyer. He's guarded closely there by Bros.
This is kind of fun. Trompke and Farr are going nose to nose, and there's no switching there. They're staying on each other.
Trompke, spin move. Backdoor pass inside to Ruggles. Ruggles against Ingerson. No shot. Gets it off. Gets it off to Trompke. Drives inside. Puts it up and in. And he's going to get the old-fashioned three-point play. Who is this? That might be on Anders, I believe. 7 points for Trompke. A chance to make it 8.
Ruggles had a layup, gave it up, and got it back out and got a three-point play out of it.
Anders picks up his second foul. And he'll send Trompke to the free throw. Have a chance to tie. 5.1 left here. Hodge Rayburn checks in. Brody Wood will get a blow for the Trojans. Braden Miller also into the ball game.
Brody Wood gets through the quarter without a foul, too. That's big.
Trojans got 6 players on the floor, so. And Rayburn's going to he's got a black shirt on underneath, and with the Wolves wearing black, he cannot wear that undershirt underneath it. Same color as the Wolves jersey, so he's got to come back out of the ball game. He's coming in for Allmeyer, but Trompke's free throw off the back of the rim, misses it. Rebound comes down. Swank's got it for the Wolves. Kicks it out to Callis. Comes down the floor, up over the top of Ruggles. Bank shot short. 15-14. Maywood-Hayes Center with a 1-point lead after 1 period of play. We're going to take a break. Back here with quarter number 2 right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Walk these fields for 85 years. Grow deeper roots here. Know what thrives here. Bring in world-class genetics and innovative traits like Chrome Triple Stack corn hybrids and Enlist E3 soybeans. Refine it through pure local know-how and expertise. Do all of that, and the only thing left is the right seed. Hogemeyer. Learn more at therightseed.com.
MNB, that means it did it from MNB.
Community involvement has always been important to us. One way we show that is by supporting our local schools. Whether it's cheering them on from the stands or taking part in community programs, you'll always find MNB rooting for the home team. Good luck to all the area student athletes this sports season. Your fans at MNB are behind you all the way. MNB Bank, member FDIC.
MNB, that means it did it from MNB.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Principal Kevin Martin back here with you. August Miller at the studios in McCook. Trojans have the ball to start the second quarter. They trail 15-14.
Going again.
Hoberty off to Allmeyer. Inside look for Wood. Loses the ball. Now he should have let it go. Wow, they're going to give this to the Trojans, and I don't agree with that. I think Brody Wood touched that last.
Wolves went back zone that possession, but I think they're out of it now.
Trompke gets it in. Hoberty didn't even look at the basket right there. No, threw it away, but Hodge Rayburn able to run it down. Back to Hoberty on the right wing. Up top it comes Trompke. Trojans for the lead. Got it. Trojans have their first lead of the night behind Trompke's 10th point. 17-15. Trompke's got 10 of the 17 for the Trojans. Swank down in the corner to Gerlach. Back up top. Angerson guarded by Trompke. Back to Gerlach. Goes inside. Brody Wood steals it away. Off to Trod Hoberty, and then he goes right through his hands. He took his eye off the ball as Ingerson was coming flying towards him. And it's going to be Wolves basketball. Trojans had a break there. Chance to extend their 2-point lead. Threw it away. They lob it in. This is Ingerson with it. Trompke all over him at the elbow. On the right side, he'll dribble back up top of the key. Gets it off too far. Far with Hoberty on him. Going to try to work to the right side to get it out. This is Anders back inside to Farr. Loses the ball. He's going to step out of bounds. So Trojan basketball. They have a 2-point lead, 17-15. Less than a minute gone out of the second quarter. Been a great ball game so far. Hodge Rayburn going to bring it up for the Trojans. Going to dribble down to the right side, guarded by Farr. Goes back up top to Hoberty. Hoberty back to Rayburn. Rayburn off to Trompke. Thought about the three, doesn't take it. Drives, gets inside, kicks it back out to Rayburn. Up top, Hoberty, top of the key. Drives, kicks it back out to Trompke. He's been red hot, gets around Anders. Kicks it back out to Hoberty. Wide open three on the way. Off the back of the rim, won't go. Rebound, Ingerson. Ingerson quickly up the floor. Gets it out to Anders. He traveled. Gets it back, gets it up to Farr. Farr on the left wing, goes inside for Ingerson. Ingerson turnaround jumper. Can't get the shot to go too short. And rebounded here by Anders. Off to Swank. Gerlach. Tries to get it to Farr, now does. Farr gets inside, short corner, turns, shoots, off the glass and in. Tie ball game.
That was a tough shot.
Hayden Farr with 9 points. He's having a good first half. Tied at 17. 2 minutes gone out of the second quarter. Hoberty, top of the key, gets it back to Trompke. Trompke for three, got it.
That's going to be the ball game right there. If they're going to let him have that, he's going to light him up.
Trompke's got 13 of the 20. The Trojans lead at 20-17. Farr handing it off to Swank. Swank comes left side. This is Anders. Going to lob it inside for Ingeson. Ball's tipped around. He won't get it to go. Wood pulls the rebound down. Trompke's doing a pretty good job on Ingeson so far.
He's doing all right.
Trompke with the ball. Drives down the left side of the lane. Spin move. Kicks it back up top. Hodge Rayburn for three. And it won't go. And the rebound's going to be run down. Well, I think Ingeson might have touched that. He let it go, but I think he might have touched it first. But referee couldn't see around him. It's a big guy out there. And Anders comes out of the ball game. In comes Collis. Charlie Collis for the Maywood-Hayes Center Wolves. Gerlach bringing it up. He'll be picked up by Brody Wood. Off to Swank on the left wing. Down the corner, Farr. Working against Ruggles. Farr kicks it back out to Collis. Back up to Farr. Farr back to Collis. He's going to try to drive. Drives inside against Brody Wood. Puts a shot up and it falls. Wow. That thing hung on the rim forever. Brody Wood tried to take the charge right there. Did a good job, but no call. Trompke working against Farr. Going to drive into the block. Comes back up. Comes back up top. This is Ruggles. Right side it comes to Rayburn. Rayburn back to Trompke. Trompke working top of the key. Comes to the right side. Kicks it off to Rayburn. Wide open three. Rayburn buries it.
They're getting really good looks. They are getting really good looks.
Hodge Rayburn's first basket of the night makes it a 4-point lead for the Trojans, 23-19. Ingeson off to Farr on the left wing, working against Ruggles. Ruggles going to, Farr is going to drive. He's going to be fouled and no basket. They're going to wave it off on the floor.
Game's kind of floating Cambridge's way. It's kind of playing out the way they want to play a little bit.
Krayton Ruggles called for the foul here, his first. Ruggles against Farr. Ruggles is not, he's out height and outside, but he's physical enough maybe to play with Farr. Going to try to get it into Farr. They throw it back up top, and Gerlach has it. He's going to drive down the middle of the lane, lays it up, and won't get it to go. Farr pulls down the rebound, stolen away by Almar from behind. Ruggles quickly up the floor now for the Trojans, onto the left wing. Looking inside, comes back up top to Rayburn. Right side it comes Trompke. Trompke working against Farr. Back to Ruggles.
Shooters are in the corners.
Rayburn. And we're going to have an offensive foul called here. Who's this on?
I think they called it on Trompke.
Trompke's looking at him unbelievably like, what did I do? It's his second foul right there. And he's saying he lowered the shoulder. I didn't see it, so I can't.
See any of it, no.
I was watching the ball on the far side there. I think for the Trojans, they got to get Brady Allmeyer involved in this ball game more. And Swank's playing him pretty much denied after that first made three. Swank hands it off to Ingeson. He's guarded by Brody Wood. Trompke picked up his second foul. Here goes Ingeson down the lane, almost stolen away, loses the ball, and gets the shot up and can't get it. And here's Ruggles down the floor, cherry picking. He's going to get it inside, can't get the shot to go. Brody Wood had the rebound, lost it. It goes out of bounds off Maywood-Hayes Center. It was almost a great play by Ruggles on the shot. Kind of was off balance and got it up there, but just fell right off the front. Trompke inbound, a box set out of the Trojans. Going to get it into Rayburn. Rayburn off to Ruggles. Back to Trompke. Gets knocked away by Anders. Great play by Jackson Anders, but it goes out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Trojans.
Jackson's got a big motor. He's going to go hard all the time.
He does not slow down a bit. Trompke off to Brady Allmeyer. Allmeyer back out. Ruggles. Thought about the three, doesn't take it. Gets it off to Rayburn. He traveled. 23-19 Trojans. 3:30 left in the second.
I'm a little surprised Trompke's still on the floor. Not completely, but a little bit. The way the game is, Cambridge is up. He's got 2 fouls. He's a maybe for me. I don't know.
Hoberty back into the ball game. Brady Allmeyer on the bench. There goes Ingeson, guarded by Wood. Going to try to drive, gets to the free throw line. Jumper over the top of Wood. Off the back of the rim, won't go. And a rebound, man. Looked like Rayburn had pretty good position. Now here's a steal by Ruggles.
Ruggles is doing his thing. He's just kind of being that guy again tonight.
Trompke off to Hoberty. Top of the key over to Ruggles on the left side. Going to drive baseline. Gets inside, makes a nice move, puts it up and in. Krayton Ruggles with the move. 25-19. Ingeson drives inside, working against Wood, and kicks it out to Swank, off to Anders, down in the corner. Anders back up top to Swank. We got a foul on Ruggles. He reached around. His second foul.
Foul number 12, Ruggles, his second, team's third.
So team's third foul. No fouls on Maywood-Hayes Center here in the second period. Far to inbound it. He's back into the ball game.
They've got some nice little inbound sets.
Lobs it into Ingeson. His shot won't go.
He's missed it.
Gets his own rebound and puts it back in. Ingeson with 8 points now for the Wolves. 25-21 Trojans. 2:38 left in the second period. Trompke back up top to Hoberty. Off to Ruggles. Ruggles to the free throw line. Gets it out to Rayburn. 3 on the way. It's off the back of the rim. Won't go. Rebound far. Out to Ingeson. Ingeson coming up the floor. Going to be picked up by Wood. They kick it out to Anders. Anders back to Ingeson. He'll take the 3 from the corner. It's in. Ingeson buries the 3. 25-24 Trojans by 1. 2:13 left in the first half. Trompke off to Hoberty. Back to Trompke. He didn't take the 3, and he's going to be fouled by Anders. That's Anders' third. First foul on the Wolves here in the second period. Trojans have 3.
Foul number 23, Jackson Anders, his third, team first.
And he's got to learn to keep that knee in. That's the second time he's hooked him with the knee. He's got called for that. Here, Anders and Swank will go to the bench. Callis and Bros check in for the Wolves. Trompke inbound it here right at the volleyball line to get in the backcourt to Ruggles. Trojans by 1. 25-24. Hands it off to Trompke. Top of the key. Trompke driving down the lane. Kicks it back out. Rayburn for 3. In and out. Won't go. Wood pulls down the rebound. Drives inside, and he's going to be called for a charge.
Saw that one coming.
I don't know if it's any worse than the 2 that Brody's taking down at the other end, though.
I would say not, but that was right in front of me here. I could see that one.
Yep. I agree. It was. I mean, but like I said, I don't know if it was any worse than the other 2 at the other end. Here's Ingeson working top against Wood. Spin move. Rayburn almost had it still, and Ingeson steps through and puts it up and in. He's got 13, and the Wolves go back up by 1, 26-25. Here's Trompke. Trompke gets it off to Ruggles. His 3's on the way. Buries it. He's going to count a 2 here. Ruggles has 4 for the Trojans. They're back up by 1. Ingeson at the free throw line. Going to work inside against Wood. Lays it up, and man, it falls. I don't know how that went in. 15 for Ingeson.
He's just kind of decided to go. He's heading for the rim.
Trompke going to go to the left side. Working against Farr. Kicks it back up top to Hoberty. Hoberty off to Rayburn. Back up top, Ruggles. Into the free throw line. Back out to Trompke. Wide open 3. Got it. Trompke buries a 3. He's got 16 here in the first half. 30-28. Trojans by 2. Ingeson drives aside. Hit. It goes off of Trompke's foot. It'll stay with the Trojans. Or should stay with the Wolves. Yep, that's Trojans don't like it, but it's the right call. It went off Trompke's foot. That is the right call there. Allmeyer checks back in. Rayburn will go to the bench here for the Trojans.
Yeah, get Trompke's out of it. That's all right. I like that.
That's Trompke going to the bench.
Yeah.
Yep.
He does not need a third foul.
Wood knocks it away from Ingeson. He's got to chase it down to the half court. Ingeson working against Wood. Gets double teamed now by Rayburn. Kicks it back out to Collis. Off to Farr. He'll drive down the lane. Kicks it over. Nice pass to Ingeson. He puts it up and in. Wanted to dunk, but didn't get it. Tied up at 30 here with 30 seconds left in the first half. Ruggles across the timeline.
Zone.
Kicks it over to Rayburn. Rayburn back up top to Ruggles. Ruggles back to Rayburn. Wide open 3. Missed it. Rebound Allmeyer. He turns, puts it up. No, what a step through between the 2 big men. And Allmeyer lays it in. He got it up in the middle of the lane. The shortest guy on the floor makes the basket. Here's Farr driving. Puts a shot up. Won't go. Rebound Hoberty. Out to Allmeyer at the buzzer. He won't get the shot off. Trojans lead at 32-30 at halftime. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with your Hogemeyer Seeds halftime show. Coach Kalen Hollander will be joining us here at halftime. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
They say if you listen hard enough, you can hear the corn grow. It's true. When you're out in the field, you understand its challenges and what it needs to thrive. Channel Seedsmen bring insights from the field to our team of Bayer plant breeders. Their knowledge inspires our product development. From your best ground to your most challenging conditions, our products are designed to perform in your fields.
This is Andrew Carpenter, your local Channel Seedsman covering Furnace County and surrounding areas. Please contact me at 308-737-9394.
Cope Family Dentistry is now Medicine Creek Family Dentistry. Call Medicine Creek Family Dentistry in Cambridge to book appointments with Dr. Dean Cope or Dr. Lindsay White. Medicine Creek Family Dentistry is still in the same location, same kind and caring faces, and same great quality service. Their phone number is the same too, 308-697-3736. That's 308-697-3736. Cope Family Dentistry is now Medicine Creek Family Dentistry in Cambridge.
Hello, farmers. If you're interested in trying a biological product on your farm but aren't sure where to start or what product is right for you, give Caleb Nutt a call. Caleb is your local Myco Gold and Genesis Ag representative. With a diverse lineup of products that can be applied on the seed, in furrow, with starter fertilizer as well as foliar, you can be sure that they have a product that's right for you. To get started, call Caleb Nutt today. 308-367-6457. That's 308-367-6457.
When you think internet, think Pinpoint. For fiber to the home, think Pinpoint. When you want streaming backed by quality internet, think Pinpoint. Pinpoint Communications has the tools to keep you happy while streaming, gaming, video chatting, working from home, and more. Look, when you want faster speed for an affordable investment, think Pinpoint. Pinpoint Communications. Online at pnpt.com.
A member of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you along with Kevin Martin. We're live here in Cambridge. Maywood-Hayes Center and Cambridge do battle at 32-30 here at halftime. August Miller back at the studios in McCook. Cambridge with the lead by 2 at halftime. This year, Hoegemeyer Seeds halftime show. Raised local, raised right here. Hoegemeyer. Learn more at therightseed.com or talk to these local dealers. That is the North 40 in Oberlin, Kansas. Frack Seed in Norton, Kansas. Bose Seed in Orleans, Nebraska. Moline Seed and Fence in Gothenburg, Nebraska. Monty Hansen in Binkoma, Nebraska. And, of course, Extreme Ag right here in Cambridge, Nebraska. 308-440-2652. Hoegemeyer Seeds, the right seed for right here. As I said, I'm Trent Florham. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Kaylin Hollander. Biggest win of the season so far?
I think so. Especially coming off Christmas break and beating Mayhay. That's always been a tough one for us. It was an exciting game and saw some really good things tonight. And it was just nice to have a win coming out of break.
Yeah. One day of practice. You came back. You guys have been playing good. You won the Pleasanton Holiday Tournament. Mm-hmm. You're champs over there. You did have the upset loss to Cozad, but half the team was sick that night. So
exactly.
I think you played them 10 times, you beat them 9.
I totally agree with that. And we kind of talked about that actually yesterday at practice about how, we could even be even further ahead than what we did, because we were so sick that one day. But
right.
Yeah, we played really well coming before break, and then it's nice to come out of break with a W.
Tonight, though, you played a very good game against a very good basketball team. 9-0, they were coming in. Were you surprised they didn't shoot more threes? Kevin and I kind of were.
A little bit, but the film I watched, I just felt like they don't really look to shoot the three right away like they used to. They want to look to drive or that kick or that cut or that pick and roll. That pick and roll does a lot for them. But whenever we have our size, it's kind of hard for them to roll and get anything going. I was kind of surprised that they didn't shoot quite as much. I figured they were going to shoot more. We got really lucky because there's a couple times, I don't know how many times, a couple of threes at tight situations. Yes. If they would have made it, probably would have changed the flow of the game, went in and out. Yes. So I'm not going to complain, but.
Yeah, Kesley Cox had a few on that far side. Yes. There. It looked like they were going in, and they just rattled around. And, every shooting team has that. You guys have had that earlier in the year. I mean, against Loomis. That first half against Loomis, you guys couldn't make a shot from out there. But second half, turn around, you made them. But tonight, the bigs were big for you. How many? Yes. Jalen Kent hit 3 or 4 big passes down there when Maywood-Hayes Center got back to close. And she hit 3 great passes inside to Aaron or Brylin, one of the two. And those two had big nights.
Oh yeah, it was so nice to have them both show up tonight and both have a really good game. Jalen really saw them really well. All our guards were really trying to feed him in early, which was really nice. Like we were able to see him sooner. I wish our guards would have shot the ball a little bit more, but maybe that's tomorrow's game. But I was super pleased with the way that we played offense and defense. They are a lot littler than us.
And I thought the bigs did a good job of sealing themselves up to where there was nobody on the backside of them, and they were able to get that pass. They had the hand out to where they wanted the ball, and the guards did a good job throwing it to where that hand was.
We really kind of talked about, like, where you want the ball, you got to show that hand. And I feel like they were finally starting to figure that out.
So tomorrow night you're going to go to Paxton, another tough game, another RPAC foe. They've been kind of up and down this season. They had a great volleyball year, though. They made a district final in volleyball, did not make it to state. But, so they've got athletes up there. Talk to us about Paxton.
They're one that they're going to compete. They're going to play all the way around. They have some shooters, but they're not, like, consistent, I feel like. I feel like our size could really dominate again. If we can just relax and just be patient and run the floor. It was really nice tonight that we actually did better against the press. They had moments where I was pulling my hair, but I felt like we were doing better with that. So I think if we just come out and play good defense and we use our inside and our guards also shoot outside, we can come out with another W.
Well, Coach, I want to thank you for taking time to come out and visit. Great win tonight over in the Maywood-Hayes Center Wolves, and good luck tomorrow against Paxton.
Thank you.
That was Cambridge Trojan head coach Kaylin Hollander. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll give you the stats for tonight's boys game right after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
You don't have to wait in line for your prescription and over-the-counter medications. Stop by Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge today, and you'll see the difference. Whether you have a new prescription, need a refill, or would like to transfer your prescription, you will be in and out in minutes with your prescription in hand and your mind at ease. We also offer free daily deliveries to many local areas. If you would like more information about how Mark's Pharmacy can save you time and money, feel free to give us a call at 697-3400. Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge. Like us on Facebook today.
Amateurs Bar and Grill in Cambridge has an excellent selection of all your favorite foods. From burgers to pizza, you'll be able to find something that satisfies your taste buds. Bring out your entire family or challenge your buddies to a friendly game of pool while throwing back some cold ones. Keep your eye out for daily lunch and dinner specials. Amateurs Bar and Grill, 602 Paxton Street in Cambridge. Or give them a call at 697-4808.
Problems with how your vehicle drives? Take it to Doyle Auto Repair, the area's alignment and suspension specialist. From the simple tire and oil change service to the most complex automotive diagnosis, you can rely on Doyle Auto Repair of McCook to fix it right. Make your appointment today. Call the professionals at Doyle Auto Repair, 308-345-4233. That's 345-4233. Or drive or tow your woe to Doyle Auto Repair at 105 West 8, McCook. Doyle Auto Repair.
The most coverage lives here.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Warren back here with you, along with August Miller back at the studio. And we've got Kevin Martin here with me tonight in Cambridge. And this is your Hogemeyer Seeds halftime show. Here's to the locals raised right here in the Western Corn Belt. We help them grow stronger. Learn more about the right seed from your local dealers. That's the North 40 in Oberlin, Kansas. Excuse me. Crack Seed in Norton, Kansas. Bow Seed in Orleans, Nebraska. Moline Seed and Fence in Gothenburg, Nebraska. Mighty Hanson over in Pinkham, Nebraska. And, of course, Extreme Ag right here in Cambridge, Nebraska. 308-440-2652. Hogemeyer Seeds, the right seed for right here. Let's talk about the first half, the stats for both teams. First of all, for Maywood-Hayes Center, Charlie Callis with 2 points for the Wolves, along with Jackson Anders also adding 2. Hayden Farr has 9 for the Wolves, and Jeremiah Ingeson has 17. He is 4-4 from the free throw line tonight. That's the only free throws that the Wolves took there, 100%. Foul-wise, Hayden Farr with 1, Jackson Anders with 3 for the Wolves. For the Trojans here tonight, Hodge Rayburn has 3. 4 apiece for Krayton Ruggles and Ben Hoberty, 5 for Brady Allmeyer, and 16 for Carson Trompke. The Trojans made 6 threes in the first half. Foul-wise, you have 1 apiece for Ben Hoberty, Brady Allmeyer, and Brody Wood, 2 for Carson Trompke and Krayton Ruggles. Maywood-Hayes Center led after the first quarter, 15-14. The Trojans outscored them 18-15 in the second quarter, and they lead it here, 32-30 at the half. Maywood-Hayes Center with the ball to start the third period. They're going left to right across your radio dial. Looks like both teams with their starters back on the floor. Hayden Farr gets in the backcourt to Swank. He'll bring it back across the timeline. Working against Allmeyer. Man-to-man defense from both teams this whole game. Here's Farr. Going to lob it inside for Ingerson, and he dunks it right over the top of Brody Wood. Brody Wood almost had it, but Ingerson gets the alley-oop right there. We're tied at 32. Trompke into Ruggles. 3 on the way. In and out won't go. And Ingerson pulls down the rebound for the Wolves. Quickly up the floor. It's Anders, and he traveled. I don't know why he tried to stop right there. He should have just taken the ball on the floor and went with it, but he tried to stop and drug his pivot foot.
Nice way to start the half for Maywood-Hayes Center.
Yeah, I take an alley-oop.
Kaboom.
Trompke working against Anders. Anders with 3 fouls. Got to be careful. Off to Ruggles on the right wing. Back up top, Trompke. Goes inside to Hoberty at the free throw line. Back to Trompke. You got to drive it down. Back to Hoberty. He's inside the middle. Has the ball knocked away. It's tipped around, and Brody Wood comes up with it. Back out to Trompke. Trompke working again against Anders. Top of the key. Going to get a screen from Hoberty. Goes to the right side. Kicks it back out to Ruggles. He'll get into the elbow. Back up top to Hoberty. He's going to drive inside again. Back to Trompke. Top of the key. He's going to take the 3. It's short, and it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Maywood-Hayes Center basketball.
A little different set that time from Cambridge. Little different look.
I really think they got to get Brady Allmeyer more involved in this basketball game. He's got 5 points here this evening.
You can get him in the corner. He looks pretty good in the corner.
Here's Swank. Gets it off to Farr here on the right side. We'll come back into the corner. This is Anders working against Ruggles. Anders back up top. Ingerson back to Anders. Thought about the 3. Doesn't take it. Goes back inside for Ingerson. He's going to go up, and he's going to be blocked by Brody Wood. Out to Hoberty. Wood with a great block of Ingerson there.
Don't see that very often.
Trompke, top of the key. Works to the right side. Now he's going to get a screen from Hoberty. Going to send Ruggles through. Goes inside to Wood. Wood back out to Trompke. Trompke's going to drive against Anders. Gets inside. Puts a floater up in the end.
Good offense.
Trojans. Trompke has 18. They lead it by 2, 34-32.
Every time it goes into Brody Wood, something good happens.
Here is Farr. Top of the key. Goes right side to Gerlach. Back up to Farr. Farr over to Ingerson. He thought about the 3. Working against Trompke. Gets inside. Gets it back to Farr. Farr drives down the lane. Throws it away. And they're going to have a foul here on the Trojans. The other 2 referees let that one go. So
that's 3.
That's 22. Brody Wood with his second.
Okay.
So the call is on the floor, too. That should have been a shooter, I thought. Ingerson trying to inbound it. Going to get it into Swank. Swank trying to get it back to Ingerson, but he's stopped there. Gets it to Farr on the wing. Back up top to Swank. Swank working top of the key. Goes upside to Gerlach. Gerlach. Back to Farr. Farr working against Hoberty. Going to go left. Gets it out. Swank for 3. Got it. Cody Swank's first basket of the night gives the Wolves a 1-point lead, 35-34. Trompke, top of the key for the Trojans. Comes left side. Ruggles goes inside for Wood. It's knocked away by Farr. They're going to call a foul on Hayden Farr, and that is his second.
A lot of big players with 2 fouls all of a sudden.
Yep. Trompke inbound it. Going to go sideline to sideline across the block are the Trojans. They get it in. Wide open. Ruggles buries a 3.
He's having a good ball game.
7 points for Krayton Ruggles. And the Trojans go up by 2. Here's Farr. Going to try to drive against Hoberty. Gets stopped. Working on the inside. Gets it off to Ingerson. Ingerson now working against Hoberty. Back up top. Swank for 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Ingerson. He puts it up and in. Tips it. Somebody's got to box him out, Kevin.
He's a load.
21 points now for Jeremiah Ingerson. Left side. Ruggles. Back up top to Trompke. Trompke going to work down to the left wing. Goes back to Hoberty on the free throw line. He's going to drive. Works inside, lays it up. Can't get the shot to go, but he's fouled, and that's on Farr. That's going to be his third. Nope, it's on number 2. Gage Gerlach is first. So Hoberty will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Sponsors tonight, MNB Bank, Mark's Pharmacy and Shirley K's Coffee Shop, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Mid-Plains Community College, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, NC Plus Hybrids, Marty Schaefer, Pinpoint Communications, River Valley Services, Runza, Samway Floor Covering, and Furniture.
Hoberty hits the first free throw, gives the Trojans back the lead, 38-37. Second one's on the way. He swishes it. He's 4 for 4 on the night from the charity stripe. The only Trojan to shoot a free throw. Both teams were 100% in the first half. Here's Ingerson working against Trompke. Gets it off to Gerlach. Back up top. Anders thought about the three. Doesn't take it. Gets it off to Farr. Farr working against Hoberty. He's going to get a screen. Trompke now on him. Gets it off to Anders. He'll take the three. It's going to be in and out. Can't get it to go. Hoberty with the rebound. Kicks it out to Allmeyer. Quickly up the floor come the Trojans. Allmeyer on the wings. Going to drive inside. Kicks it out. Wide open Ruggles. He'll drive. Kicks it off to Hoberty at the elbow. Hoberty down the right side of the lane, working up against Ingerson. Shot won't go. Rebound's tipped around. It's going to be picked up by Ruggles. He gets inside, working against Farr. Puts it in, and he's fouled. Wow, what a move by Krayton Ruggles against Hayden Farr. And that is Farr's third foul. We're seeing some great basketball tonight, Kevin.
Mr. kind of just do everything and hide in the bushes is playing a really good game tonight. Mr. Ruggles is playing very well.
Looking for his 10th point here at the charity stripe. Free throw's on the way. He swishes it. He's got 10. Trojans are a perfect 5 of 5 right now from the free throw line. Here's Gerlach with it on the right wing for the Wolves. Trojans up by 5, 42-37. Far inside. Can't get the shot to go. Ingerson with another rebound. He's fouled. The basket will go. Nobody boxing out Jeremiah Ingerson.
You know, we kind of talk and we kind of act like somebody should do something about it, but we're talking about a first-team All-Stater. I mean, he's not chicken liver.
But you got to box him out. You got to put a body into him, and then you're going to get the over-the-back call. So Ingerson with the basket. He's got 23 points tonight at the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Ben Hoberty. Ingerson's first miss on the night from the charity stripe. Ruggles back to Hoberty. Across the timeline to Trompke, working right side up high.
Oh, back to the zone.
Get it to Hoberty at the free throw, or at the top of the key. Back to Trompke. Back to Hoberty left side.
Allmeyer in the corner.
And they get it down to Ruggles. He's going to take the three, and he drills it.
That's going to work tonight.
Krayton Ruggles, 13 points. He's got a career-high 15. He's 2 away from that here already in the third. Hayden Farr going to drive baseline. Gets inside against Wood. Throws it up. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Hoberty. Great defense there by Brody Wood, keeping his feet, not even trying to block the shot. Trompke with the wide open three. Got it! The Trojans are on fire. Tromke's got 21. He's got a career-high 28 this year. Already he's got 21 here in the third. 48-39, Trojans up by 9. Schwank working right side. Working up top of the key against Allmeyer. Hands it off to Gerlach. Gerlach coming back up. Gets it off to Farr. He's going to drive. Gets inside against Trompke. Puts it up and in. Hayden Farr with a great move right there for the Wolves. Gets it back to 7. 48-41. Just went under 3 to go here in the third period. Trompke drives inside. Kicks it back out wide open. Brady Allmeyer drills it again. Another 3.
Corner pocket.
8 points for Allmeyer. Trojans up 10, 51-41. Timeout by Coach Kobe Hamilton of the Wolves. We're going to take one with them. Trojans by 10 with 2:38 left in the third, 51-41. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Get the good stuff.
Southwest Farm and Auto Supply, your local Napa dealer in Cambridge, Curtis, Eustis, and McCook, is a proud sponsor of local high school athletics and academic programs. They are your go-to source for Napa lubricants and filters. So remember the name you can count on when you need it now. Southwest Farm and Auto in Cambridge, Curtis, Eustis, and McCook.
Get the good stuff.
Napa, get the good stuff. Southwest Nebraska's sports leader.
102.1 KZMC, Triple M. Kevin Martin back here with you along with August Miller back in the studios in McCook. Trojans up by 10, 51-41, 2:35 left here in the third. Maywood-Hayes Center with the ball. Anders goes to Farr on the left wing. Looks inside for Ingerson, loses the ball. It's right into the hands of Hodge Rayburn. Here comes Trompke quickly up the floor. Trojans have been on fire here in the third. Trompke drives inside, kicks it off to Rayburn. Back to Trompke, top of the key, working against Anders. Trompke hands it off to Rayburn. Rayburn to Ruggles on the left side. Ruggles going to drive right down the lane, kicks it back out to Rayburn. Back up top, Trompke, wide open three. It's short. Rebound comes down to Hayden Farr. Off to Ingerson. Ingerson has one dunk tonight. He's going to try to go for 2. He puts it up, misses it. It was short. Gets it off to Allmeyer. Wood, after the rebound, got it off to Allmeyer. Allmeyer has it. He's losing the ball, but somehow keeps it here. Ruggles back up top to Rayburn. Left side, Trompke. Trompke with the three. In and out won't go. Brody Wood with the rebound.
Big rebound.
Spin move. Hook shot won't go. Rebound Ingerson. And we're going to have a foul on Brody Wood. It's going to be his third. So now Carson Trompke, Krayton Ruggles, and Brody Wood all have three. You got to start playing maybe a little smarter, Kevin.
Does Trompke have three?
He does.
Okay, yeah.
Trompke, Ruggles, and Wood all have three.
Yeah, you got to be, yep. Pay attention.
1:43 left in the third. Trojans are up by 10, 51-41. Maywood-Hayes Center with the ball. And this is Cade Bros bringing it up for the Wolves. Across the timeline, working top of the key. Going to go to far. Right side up high, working against Ruggles. Ruggles got to be careful with them three. Gets it off to Gerlach. Gerlach back up top to Callis. Off to Bros. He's going to take the three. He buries it. Cade Bros' first basket of the night. It's a three-pointer. 51-44, 7-point Trojan lead. Here's Trompke. Trompke gets it off to Ruggles. Down in the corner now to Allmeyer. Goes inside. Rayburn working in there against Ingerson. Has a shot blocked by Callis. Knocked to the floor. No foul call. Coach Shepard asking why. Down the corner. This is far on the right side. Guarded by Ruggles. Picks up his dribble. Kicks it back up top to Callis. Callis guarded by Rayburn. Gets it off to Gerlach. Down on the left side. This is Bros. Back up top to Callis. Down in the corner. Gerlach for three. Can't get it to us. An air ball goes off of Bros' foot and out of bounds.
Surprised him.
Yeah, he thought it was going to touch the rim, I think. Gerlach out of the ball game. In comes number 20, I believe. That's Grady Erickson getting his first action here this evening. Trojans with the 7-point lead, 51-44. 45 seconds left in the third. Trompke guarded by Farr. This has been a great battle tonight, but Trompke has been winning it on this end of the floor so far tonight. He's got 21 points. Trompke down to 29 seconds, working against Farr. Going to work to his left side.
Farr's got 3 fouls.
Trompke is still working against Farr. Goes to his right side. A little bump there, no call. And Trompke spins, going to take the shot, puts it in.
That was a tough shot. That was a very tough shot.
23 points for Trompke. Down to 5 seconds. Here goes Ingerson down the lane, lays it up, and got it. And Ingerson with 25 here, and at the buzzer, the shot's not going to count. 53-46, Trojans lead it after 3. We'll take a break and be back here with the fourth and final quarter right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Amateurs Bar and Grill in Cambridge has an excellent selection of all your favorite foods. From burgers to pizza, you'll be able to find something that satisfies your taste buds. Bring out your entire family or challenge your buddies to a friendly game of pool while throwing back some cold ones. Keep your eye out for daily lunch and dinner specials. Amateurs Bar and Grill, 602 Paxton Street in Cambridge. Or give them a call at 697-4808.
The loss of a loved one is undoubtedly the hardest times we face in our life. Let the caring and experienced professionals at Lockenauer Jones Mortuary support you through these difficult times. They offer a range of personalized services. You can count on the caring staff of Lockenauer Jones to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one. Call Jim today and let him help you make the many decisions that need to be made during this difficult time. Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, family owned and operated. 308-697-3838.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader.
Hoberty down the right side of the lane, gets in against Ingerson. Working up against him, puts it up, can't get it to Ingerson with the partial block right there. Ball's loose, it's going to be picked up by Schwank for the Wolves. Trojans lead at 53-46 here as we start the fourth. Here's Bros for three. It's off the back of the rim, won't go. Rebound comes down to Hoberty. Hoberty pushing it up the left side of the floor. I'm Trent Form, Kevin Martin beside me. August Miller in the studios back in McCook. Here's a three from Rayburn's too flat, won't go. Rayburn fights for the rebound, can't get it though. Farr pulls it down. Excuse me, that was Hoberty fighting for the rebound. Bros working up top. Kicks it to the left side or right side here to Swank. Down in the corner, this is Anders. Anders for three. Can't get the shot to go. Wood with the rebound. Kicks it out to Trompke. Trompke, top of the key. Working against Anders. Ooh, could have been a foul right there. No call. Hoberty gets it. Working against Farr. And Hoberty might have traveled right there. Got away with it. Rayburn back up top to Trompke. Just went under a minute gone out of the fourth. 53-46 Trojans. Hoberty top of the key. Goes left side to Rayburn. He loses it, but right in the hands of Allmeyer. And sometimes when everything's going your way, it's going your way. Here's Rayburn.
Anders is doing a good job staying in front of Trompke now.
Trompke, and Anders has got 3 fouls, so he's got to be careful. Here's Hoberty. Working to the right side, down the lane he goes, kicks it off to Wood. It's tipped around and stolen by Ingeson. Ingeson quickly down the floor. And he loses the ball. Rayburn tips it away from him. Hoberty scoops it up for the Trojans. Turnover after turnover right now. Allmeyer, skip pass over to Rayburn. Left side, back up top, Hoberty. Kicks it over to Allmeyer. Allmeyer trying to make a move here. Kicks it back to Trompke on the right wing. Trompke inside to Hoberty. Down the lane he goes against Farr. Can't get the shot to go, but he's fouled. I think this is going to be on Bros. It is. It's his first. So Hoberty will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Sponsors tonight, Southwest Farm and Auto Supply, Stockman's Bank, Taco John's, Tri-Valley Health Systems, Tri-Valley Medical Foundation, Vero Wireless, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oilfield Services, and Western Select Genetics, Lance Schiffler.
Hoberty tonight so far has 6 points. And he misses the first one. That's his first miss from the free throw line. He had been a perfect 4 of 4. Krayton Ruggles back in, and Rayburn will go to the bench for the Trojans. 6:07 left in the game. Trojans up 53-46. Hoberty at the free throw line. Missed the first one, trying to hit the second here. And it's going to roll around, and he did not get the shooter's roll this time. He did it in the first half, but not this time. Ingeson quickly up the floor. We're going to have a foul from behind by Brody Wood. Nope, we're going to have a timeout first. Timeout by the Wolves. We'll take one with them. 53-46 Trojans. 6:03 left in the game. Back after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
This is Jennifer Myers from Stockman's Bank of Bartley, where dreams become reality and strangers become friends. With locations in Colorado, Missouri, and Nebraska, we are able to provide you with everything from commercial checking accounts to large commercial loans. Let the friendly staff at the Old Reliable, located in Bartley, help you with all of your financial needs. Stop by and visit us at Stockman's Bank. Call us at 308-692-3333 or visit our website at thestockmansbank.com. We are here to serve you. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
MC Triple and Kevin Martin back here live with you in Cambridge. August Miller back at the studios in McCook. 53-46. Cajuns lead Maywood-Hayes Center. 6:03 left in the ball game. Maywood-Hayes Center with the ball going left to right. Far to inbound it. And man-to-man defense out of both teams this whole game. Bros with it, guarded by Brody Wood. Goes to the left side to Farr. Farr gets to the elbow, trying to get it inside to Ingeson. Now does. Ingeson back up top. Bros for 3. Rolls around, won't go. Rebound Farr. He'll put it up, can't get the shot to go. Rebound Hoberty, and we got a foul here. Let's see who this is on.
Farr. No?
It's on.
Foul number 22, Brody Wood. His fourth.
Who did they call that on?
They called that on Brody Wood. He had the position. That's probably the worst call all season.
That's 4 fouls. That is 4 fouls on Brody Wood.
Ingeson gets on the inbound. Spin move, working against Trompke. Puts a shot up and in.
That changes things a lot right now. Instead of Farr having 4, Brody Wood's got 4.
Here's Ruggles. Back off to Trompke. Trompke across the timeline.
Oh,
going to get double teamed. And now we got a timeout by Coach Shepard. I don't think he saw that Ruggles was standing wide open. We'll keep it right here. 53-48 your score. The Trojans up by 5. And I do not understand that call against Brody Wood.
See it. But it really changes the game now. Because now instead of Hayden Farr having 4 fouls, it's who I thought it was on.
Yes.
Brody Wood's got 4 fouls.
I thought it was on Ingeson, to be honest. I thought he went over the back of Wood. But
so that changes the dynamics quite a bit.
The
Wolves
Trojans
came out in a little press there, a little zone press that's a little different. So I think Coach Carpenter just wanted to make sure everybody knew what was going on. Shepard,
Coach Carpenter does the volleyball,
and
she doesn't look anything like Coach Shepard.
Not anything like Coach Shepard just wanted to make sure they knew what was going on there.
I agree with you. 5:29 left in the game. Trojans up by 5. Trompke. Ingeson went flying by him. This is Ruggles. Back up top to Trompke.
Now they're zoned back up again.
And Ingeson all over him there. Now Farr, and now we're going to have a blocking foul on Farr, and that's 4 on Farr.
Foul number 21, Hayden Farr. His fourth, team second.
And that changes the dynamic of the game again.
So Trompke gets in the backcourt, comes up to Hoberty. Hoberty going to get double team, goes to the left. He has it knocked away by Anders. No, they're going to say it goes off Hoberty. So 53-48, Trojans by 5, 5:14 left in the game. Hayden Farr will get it into Swank. Swank going to be guarded by Allmeyer. Goes to the left side. This is Bros. And now we got a foul right here. If this is on Trompke, that's going to be his fourth.
Wow.
Nope, that's his third. Excuse me. And, I don't.
Twilight zone last couple minutes here.
Yes. Ingerson gets it into Farr. Back up top to Swank. They're trying to get it to Ingerson. Now we got a foul going the other way. It's going to be on Maywood-Hayes Center. Now all of a sudden nobody can touch anybody. Fouls on 5. Cade Bros, his second. 5:04 left in the game. Trojans by 5.
Kind of taking all the rhythm out of things here.
Trompke gets it back to Ruggles. Ruggles back over to Trompke. Up the floor comes to Hoberty. Hoberty back to Trompke. Trompke getting double team. Gets it off to Hoberty at the top of the key. Works inside to the elbow. Has it knocked away. It's going to be tipped around, and Ruggles is going to run it down. And Ruggles, they're going to call a travel here after Bros just basically tackled him. Coach Shepard not happy about this at all. He wanted to say something. He bit his tongue and backed up. Swank with the ball now for the Wolves. 4:41 left in the ballgame. Farr with the ball, almost stolen by Hoberty. Farr gets inside, knocked away. Hoberty scoops it up. Off to Trompke. A nice play by Ben Hoberty there. Trompke back to Hoberty. Right side up high, down the corner. Ruggles for three. Too hard, off the rim, won't go. Rebound Farr. And Ingerson, Bros is going to be out of bounds when he touches the ball. And is back to the Trojans. Wow. It has gotten crazy here in the fourth. 53-48 Trojans. 4:20 left in the game. They have the ball underneath their own basket. 3 on the block on the left side. They're going to get it into Hoberty. Hoberty back to Trompke. Wide open 3 in the corner. He missed it. Rebound comes down. It's Farr with it. And the Wolves have the ball. 4:10 left in the ball game. Farr gets down inside. Kicks it back out to Anders. Anders skip pass over to Swank.
That was a good look.
Back up top, Bros. Back to Swank in the corner. And they lob it inside. Ingerson's going to have it stolen away by Carson Trompke.
Trompke's doing a good job down there on him.
Here's Ruggles up the floor. Had it tipped from behind. Now we're going to have a foul. And I don't agree with that call.
They're kind of coming out of nowhere all of a sudden.
Cade Bros picks up his third. I do not agree with that call, even though and Ruggles will inbound it. 53-48 still. Nobody scored for a while now. 3:49 left in the ballgame. Trompke in the backcourt will work up against Ingerson. Gets it across the timeline. Going to get double team. Kicks it down the corner to Allmeyer. Back up top, Hoberty. Back up to Trompke. Back to Allmeyer in the left corner. Working against Swank. Goes inside to Hoberty. Back out top to Trompke. Trompke gets it off to Hoberty. He'll work to the right side. Gets into the elbow. Back to Trompke. Down the corner. Allmeyer. Wide open 3. Can't get it to go. Farr with the rebound.
Can't get a better shot.
Farr quickly up the floor. And he's going to be, we're going to have a timeout. Thought it was going to be a travel there. So the Wolves take a timeout. We'll take one with them. A 3:19 left in the game. Cambridge 53, Maywood-Hayes Center 48. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
See Krabelli Physical Therapy in Cambridge on Main Street to help you get the most out of your life. Hometown expert pain management and rehabilitation services are located in the heart of downtown Cambridge. Come into Krabelli Physical Therapy and ask about dry needling. It's just one of the techniques used for treatment of pain and movement impairments. Learn more by stopping into Krabelli Physical Therapy at 706 Patterson in Cambridge, or call for an appointment anytime to 697-4211. That's 697-4211.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form, Kevin Martin back here with you. We're live in Cambridge. August Miller's back at the studios in McCook doing a fabulous job tonight. 53-48. Cambridge leads Maywood-Hayes Center. Maywood-Hayes Center with the ball going left to right. Ingerson, Farr, Anders, Swank, and Bros on the floor for them. Hoberty, Rayburn, Allmeyer, Ruggles, and Trompke on the floor for the Trojans. No Brody Wood out there with 3:19 left. And his 4 fouls.
And Trompke on Ingerson.
Swank off to Farr. Going to get a screen. He's going to drive down the middle of the lane. Puts a shot up. It goes. Tough shot for Hayden Farr. He's got 13 now. Maywood-Hayes Center with the full court press. Ruggles across the timeline. Goes back up top. Going to find Trompke. Trompke guarded by Ingeson. Drives inside.
Staying in this 1-3-1 again.
Going to work around, kicks it off to Hoberty. Hoberty working around, kicks it down to Rayburn. Excuse me, that's Allmeyer. Allmeyer back over to Trompke. Surprised Trompke didn't try to drive there. Off to Hoberty. Hoberty kicks it down to Allmeyer in the corner. Goes inside for Rayburn. It's knocked away. Goes out of bounds, so to stay with the Trojans. 2:32 left in the game. A 3-point Trojan lead, 53-50. Trojans being patient. McKevin, they passed up a couple of good shots, I thought, that time. Sideline to sideline across the block. Trompke to inbound it. Going to get it into Ruggles. Ruggles going to hand it back to Trompke. Guarded by Ingeson and Farr. Gets through it. He's fouled. If that's on Farr, he's done.
They called a timeout.
Oh, wow.
Called a timeout.
I thought Farr was going to be done. 2:27 left in the game. 53-50. Cambridge with the lead. Back after this on True Country Radio. 102.1 KZMC.
If you have an appointment at a specialty clinic in North Platte or in Kearney, and if you're not sure how you're going to get there, Tri-Valley Health System Public Transportation is happy to transport passengers from within their normal service area to destinations outside their service area for specialty medical appointments or even for personal shopping. To schedule your ride Monday through Friday with Tri-Valley Public Transportation and to see if they service your area, call 308-697-1164. 697-1164. Tri-Valley Health System.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Current form Kevin Martin back here with you. Krayton Ruggles inbounded for the Trojans. They lead it by 3 with 2:27 left in the game. Hoberty gets it in the backcourt. Working back up, gets it to Trompke across the timeline. He goes down to Ruggles in the corner. Back up top to Trompke. Trompke working against Ingeson. Throws it down to Allmeyer. Wide open three, didn't take it. Drives inside, and they traveled. Allmeyer's got to take that three. He was wide open in the corner. That's his shot. Brody Wood checks in. Hodge Rayburn will go to the bench for the Trojans. 2:13 left in the ball game. Trojans by 3. Maywood-Hayes Center with the ball. A chance to cut the lead to 1 or tie it.
This is going one or two places, and I think everybody knows where.
So Schwank working up top to get it to Farr. Farr is going to drive. Gets it in, puts a shot up, and we're going to have a blocky foul on Allmeyer.
That was 1 or 2 right there, Mr. Farr.
So Allmeyer picks up his second foul to send Hayden Farr to the free throw line. Chance to cut into the 3-point Trojan lead.
Some additional sponsors tonight: Bella Petroleum, Go Light, Happy Feet Store and Fuel Center, Hometown Agency of Juanita, Jimmy John's, L Bar L Angus, Maywood Insurance Company, McCook Lettering, McCook Mechanical Services, Pinnacle Bank Hayes Center, and Scott's Groceries. Thank you.
Farr got the shooter's roll on the first one. Cuts the lead to 2. Chance to cut it to 1 here. Jordan's got a box out on this free throw in case he misses. Shot is in. Swished it, didn't miss it. 15 points for Hayden Farr. And now a 1-point ball game. Kick here by the Wolves, and to stay with the Trojans. 53-52, a minute 57 left. Trojans lead it by 1.
You really got to pay attention now because you got 6'5" on the ball and long 6'5", so you got to be careful.
Trompke up the floor to Wood. Wood back to Trompke. He'll work it up the floor. Gets it across the timeline. Goes back over to Ruggles. Ruggles up top. He's had a good game tonight, both offensively and defensively.
Game. He has had a great game.
Hoberty back up top to Trompke. Down to a minute 39 left. Trompke to Ruggles, back to Trompke. Get it inside to Hoberty, dicks it out. Ruggles, take that shot, buddy. Trojans not looking to score really right now. And now we got a timeout by the Trojans. 53-52. They go into a full timeout or a 30? Let's see. If they go to a full, we'll go to a full. If they stay with the 30, we'll stay right here. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take one with them. 53-52 Trojans. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Brynick Truck and Trailer in Arapahoe is the name you can count on for quality, dependable work for your truck or trailer projects. Brynick Truck or Trailer Repair is your home for truck sales, grain trailer rentals, and automotive or diesel services. No matter the season, you want your truck to be in working, dependable order. So don't delay. Get your equipment ready to run and call Brynick Truck and Trailer at 308-962-7200. That's 308-962-7200. 962-7200.
Listen online at 1021kzmc.com and on the 1021 KZMC mobile app.
True Country Radio, 1021 KZMC. Trent Form, Kevin Martin back here with you live in Cambridge. August Miller back at the studios in McCook. Kevin, we've got just exactly what we thought we'd get. We were talking before we went on. 53-52. This is a 1-point ball game. Trojans lead it, and we thought it would be a barn burner.
Kind of played out as we thought it might.
And Brody Wood's going to be fouled right off the bat here. That's the 5th foul. That'll send Wood to the free throw line. On the season, a 47% free throw shooter, but he was very good down at Pleasanton. Let's see what he can do tonight. Has not shot a free throw yet. Has not scored yet tonight.
I think that was a hack of Wood there. I think they kind of waited for him.
Cade Brose picks up his 4th foul. Wood's free throw, in and out, can't get it to go. He only missed 1 free throw down at Pleasanton at the holiday tournament down there. So a chance to make the lead 2. 1:27 left in the game. Trojans lead it by 1. 53-52. Brody Wood at the free throw line. It's on the way. He swishes it.
Good looking shot.
His first point of the night. 2-point lead. Here comes Ingeson for the Wolves. He's got 27 points on the night. They get it off to Farr. Farr working against Hoberty. Farr's going to try to drive inside. Spins it out, kicks it out to Ingeson. He'll drive. Kicks it back up top. Left side it goes to Anders. Now down the corner, Brose. Back up top it comes to Swank. Off to Farr. Farr guarded by Hoberty. Drives past him. Goes inside against Wood. Can't get the shot to go. Brody Wood pulls down the rebound. A minute left in the ball game. Trojans have it, and they got a 2-point lead. Trompke across the timeline. Working to the right against Ingeson. He's going to go. Oh, Ingeson just grabbed him. Now we got a foul on Anders. And, man, Ingeson should have had the foul there. He grabbed a hold of Trompke, and they did not call it.
Foul number 23, Jackson Anders.
That's Anders' 4th foul, though. Trompke at the free throw line to shoot 2. 51.9 left. Trojans up by 2. Trompke at the free throw line. And he hits the first one. He's got 24 points tonight on the season. He is 72% free throw shooter.
He's just had another really good game. He's strung some really nice games together.
Second one on the way. Got it. He's got 25, career high 28. He had it earlier this season. He's nearing that mark again. 56-52, Trojans by 4. Farr comes to the right side, guarded by Hoberty. And we got a timeout by Coach Hamilton. 56-52, Trojans with a 4-point lead. 43 seconds left in the game. Maywood-Hayes Center with the ball when we come back on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Fa Motor Company is your trusted Buick and Chevrolet dealership in Cambridge, and the reason why our loyal customers keep coming back. From the time you enter the showroom to when you service with Fa Motors, you can expect to be treated like family each and every visit. The Fa Motor Company offers extensive inventory, competitive lease specials, finance options, and expert auto service. Yes, expert auto service. Learn more online at famotors.com or stop into the showroom on the corner of Highway 6 and 34 in Patterson in Cambridge. Fa Motor Company, the home of a far better deal.
Your local sports authority is the HFRSN.
Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Kevin Martin back here with you. Live here in Cambridge. Austin Miller back at the studios in McCook. 56-52. Cambridge with the lead. Maywood-Hayes Center with the ball going left to right. Wood, Ruggles, Hoberty, Trompke, Allmeyer on the floor for the Trojans. Ingeson, Farr, Anders, Swank, and Brose out there for the Wolves. Maywood-Hayes Center with the ball at the volleyball line on their end of the floor.
Got to get something quick.
Anders gets it in. Gets it into Farr. Looks like maybe the Trojans went to a 2-3, Kevin.
They did.
Farr for 3 at the top of the key. Buries it. He's got 18. Trompke quickly up the floor. Goes it down the corner to Allmeyer. Allmeyer trying to drive baseline. And they're going to have a timeout by Coach Shepard. Wow. 56-55, 26.9 left. Let's keep this one right here. Kevin, if you're the Trojans, you don't want to just give up scoring because you only got a 1-point lead now.
Well, the thing now is I'm sure
you want them to foul you.
Yeah, you got to get the ball to who you want to get it to. I mean, they're going to probably find pretty good free throw shooters out there, and they're going to make an effort to get the ball there. Because The Wolves got to foul right away. If they don't get a steal, they got to go for it.
Trompke 72%, 67% for Allmeyer, 64 Hoberty, Ruggles at 50%.
I mean, Ruggles tonight is shooting.
Todd Rayburn 67. So
I think probably Brody Wood's the only one out there that probably you don't want to have it, and I think he would be okay with it even. So you just want to get the ball in now to who you want to get it into is the big thing.
Trompke's going to inbound it underneath the basket off the far side. Box set out of the Trojans. Wolves come out in a man-to-man defense. Trompke going to try to get it in. To get it into Hoberty, cut on the backside. He's fouled. This is going to be on Ingeson, and that'll send Hoberty to the free throw line. Ingeson picks up his first foul of the night.
That's incredible. He's got one foul.
Well, he should have had two. He grabbed Trompke up top there earlier, and it was obvious, too. I mean, so Hoberty hit the free throw line to shoot two. And got a wow. Rolls around, hits the bankboard, comes back in. Hoberty with 7 points. Makes it a 2-point ball game.
Say thank you and step back up again.
Take the defensive players out that were in the foul and put the offensive guys back in for the Wolves. That includes Hayden Farr and Jackson Anders. If Hoberty makes this, the best the Wolves can do on their next possession is tie it. And he missed it. Hoberty with the miss. Here comes Ingeson.
You have to stop him here. There you go. Don't let him get ahead full of steam.
Skip pass out to Bros over to Farr. Working against Hoberty. Farr drives down the lane, lays it up, won't go. Rebound tipped around, is picked up by Hoberty. Hoberty's going to be fouled by Ingeson. Whoa, Ingelson's got to be careful. That could almost be an intentional, and it might be. He grabbed the arm. I don't know if he's going to call this intentional or not.
I don't think so.
It's on Ingeson. His second. Hoberty goes to the free throw line to shoot two again. 10.4 seconds left. If Hoberty makes both, it almost ices the game, Kevin.
Yep. Farr got a good look. I mean, he got a straight shot down the lane, just missed it.
Gerlach checking into the ball game. Anders will go out for the Wolves. So Hoberty all alone. No Trojan teammates. They're all talking with Coach Shepard. I don't really like that. I wish you'd put your teammates up there so he feels. And it don't matter.
And it don't matter.
Hoberty hits it.
This is the
so
big
a 3-point ball game now.
Yep, this is the big one.
This is the big one here. If he makes this, Trojans are sitting in good position with 10.4 left. Misses it, the Wolves can tie it. Hoberty, the senior.
Got it.
Oh, nope, he missed it. It rolled in and out. Rebound comes down. Here's Ingeson. Coming across the timeline, and we got a timeout by Coach Hamlin. Trompke was going to foul because the Trojans have a foul to give. Let's keep this one right here. 58-55, Trojans by 3, 7.2 left in the game. Maywood-Hayes Center with the ball right here in front of us. Their side of half court, they're going left to right.
I'm not sure who the Wolves are going to go to for a three. If that's what I don't know who their best three-point shooter is. Jackson Anders is shooting about
Swank
40%.
and Bros have both hit one tonight.
I know Jackson Anders has hit about 40% on the year, but I don't think he's in the game right now.
Farr hit one. Ingeson's hit one. Anders has not hit one tonight. He's only got 2 points on the night. He is in the game. Nope, he's not.
He's not in the game.
Gerlach is in the game. Bros, Ingeson, Farr, and Swank.
We're going to see some kind of a double screen right here. There's
Farr. They're going to get it into Ingeson. Ingeson working back to the right side. 5 seconds left. 4-3. He's going to force up a three. Goes off the rim. Won't get it. Hoberty gets the rebound, and that's going to do it. Ball game's over. 58-55. The Trojans have upset the number 5 team in D1. 58-55. Let's take a break. We'll be back here with your Corbelli Physical Therapy postgame show right after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
When you think internet, think Pinpoint. For fiber to the home, think Pinpoint. When you want streaming backed by quality internet, think Pinpoint. Pinpoint Communications has the tools to keep you happy while streaming, gaming, video chatting, working from home, and more. Look, when you want faster speed for an affordable investment, think Pinpoint. Pinpoint Communications. Online at pnpt.com.
Samway Floor covering and furniture.
That old year-end whistle's about to blow, meaning inventory for Samways. So they need help clearing the showroom and warehouse immediately. Save 15% off Lazy Boy recliners, power recliners, 20% off mattress and box springs, 15% off Curios Desk Entertainment Centers. And all these savings are off of their already regular low prices. And enjoy 1-year no-interest financing and free delivery if you get there before the sale ends this Saturday.
You'll love this store.
Looking for that great course with lush fairways and fast, pure rolling greens? Looking for that course whose price doesn't break your pocketbook? Well, look no further than Cross Creek Golf Links in Cambridge. Tough enough to challenge the best golfers and easy enough to bring the whole family. A great golf course and a great price. And don't forget to check out the Facebook page and website for upcoming tournaments and other events. Call the clubhouse for more information at 308-697-4768. Your jewel of the Southwest. Cross Creek Golf Links in Cambridge.
You don't have to wait in line for your prescription and over-the-counter medications. Stop by Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge today, and you'll see the difference. Whether you have a new prescription, need a refill, or would like to transfer your prescription, you will be in and out in minutes with your prescription in hand and your mind at ease. We also offer free daily deliveries to many local areas. If you would like more information about how Mark's Pharmacy can save you time and money, feel free to give us a call at 697-3400. Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge. Like us on Facebook today.
Local sports on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form, Kevin Martin back here with you live at Cambridge. August Miller back at the studios in the Coop. This is your Cabelli Physical Therapy postgame show. Cabelli Physical Therapy, located in downtown Cambridge, specializes in surgical rehabilitation, sports injuries, and chronic pain. Come in and ask about dry needling, a powerful therapy intervention used to restore movement impairment and restore function. They are committed to serving the area with high-quality and affordable health care. Your hometown experts in pain management and rehabilitation. That's Cabelli Physical Therapy in downtown Cambridge. Final score once again, 58-55. Cambridge with the upset of Maywood-Hayes Center. Kevin, a great ball game tonight.
Yeah, it was a really good game. And I don't really know how much of an upset it was, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't either. And this could easily turn into an RPAC final game.
Yeah,
I mean, Cambridge could be there. Maywood-Hayes Center, they've got Dundee County Stratton on the other side. I mean, you got other teams there too, but I mean, they lost to them by 1 point at the Cattle Trail tournament. So, you know, and this could very easily be the RPAC championship.
Cambridge did exactly what we thought they had to do. They shot the ball really well.
Yes.
Really well. And then, you know, Brody stayed in the game, which was a big deal because they really need him in the game against somebody like that.
So
they just kind of held him.
Let's give you the stats real quick, and when we get done with that, we'll have Coach Shepard coming up here with us in just a minute after our break. Cody Swank with 3 points for the Wolves. Jardy Collis had 2. Cade Brose with 3. And Jackson Anders with 2. Hayden Farr had 18. He was 3 of 3 from the charity stripe. Jeremiah Ingeson, 27 points tonight, 4 of 5 from the free throw line for the Wolves. They go 7 of 8 on the night, 88%. For the Trojans tonight, it was Brody Wood just with 1 point tonight, but he played a pretty good ball game anyway on the boards. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Hodge Rayburn with 3. 8 apiece for Ben Hoberty and Brady Allmeyer. Hoberty goes 6 of 10 from the free throw line. 13 points for Krayton Ruggles. He goes 1 of 1 from the charity stripe. And 25 for Carson Trompke. He had 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 10 of 15 for the Trojans, 67%. One of their better games from the free throw line here this season. We're going to take a break. We come back. We will have Coach Clay Shepard with us right after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
MNB, there is a difference. MNB.
Community involvement has always been important to us. One way we show that is by supporting our local schools. Whether it's cheering them on from the stands or taking part in community programs, you'll always find MNB rooting for the home team. Good luck to all the area student athletes this sports season. Your fans at MNB are behind you all the way. MNB Bank, member FDIC.
MNB, there is a difference. MNB.
Spend your New Year's Eve with the Tri-Valley Medical Foundation in the Cambridge Community Building. Social hour at 5 with a prime rib dinner to follow. And 7:30 to midnight, enjoy dueling pianos. $75 for dinner and entertainment, $25 for entertainment only. Or get a table for 8 guests for $5.50. Share in the silent and live auctions through the night with proceeds from this fundraiser to benefit the purchase of a cryosurgical system. Reserve your spots now with a call to Jamie Vaught's at 697-1176 or email foundation@trivalleyhealth.com.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Fulham back here with Kevin Martin. And obviously we're back in the studios in Cook. This is your Cabelli Physical Therapy post-game show. And once again, the Trojans have defeated the Maywood-Hayes Center Wolves 58-55 here this evening. And I'm Trent Fulham. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. And Coach, big game, big win, probably the biggest win of the season so far.
Yeah, definitely. You know, we've put ourselves in that position a ton, and it seems like the teams that we're putting ourselves in that position against just keep getting better and better, which is, you know, a good sign of improvement. But yeah, just absolutely crazy game there at the end. Just battled, found a way. You know, we talked yesterday at practice, first game out of the moratorium, it might have to be a grind fest, and all of a sudden at halftime it's 32-30, and we're like, oh my goodness, you know, how long can we keep this up? It turned out we could keep it up for one more quarter, and then, you know, we went cold, but, you know, we were prepared to grind one out, and in the fourth quarter there we did. We ran some long possessions, we cleared rebounds on their end, and just battled. It was fun. The boys just battled, and found a way.
Well, you how tough is your schedule? So you've taken on number 10 South Lee, lost to them in overtime. You're taking on one of the best teams in C1 with Cozad. They were undefeated when you played. Now you play Maywood-Hayes Center, who's only had one loss this season, and they're number 5 in the states. I mean, rankings, you know, so Paxton tomorrow. I mean, it just doesn't get any easier. It's just one tough game after another for you guys.
Yeah, and, you know, that's the way we like it. We know that means we're probably not going to be, you know, undefeated, have one loss at the end of the year. We're going to put ourselves against good teams and see what we can do. You know, in years past, it's been, you know, 3-5 at this point, or you know 3-7 even at that one season. And but it's just cool because when you get a year like this where you're able to win close games, where you're able to compete with these really good teams, you find out right away. You know, in our first 9 games here, like you said, we've played, you know, 3 really, really, really good teams, and, you know, I would say 2 more really, really good teams. And we're finding a way to win. It's really cool. The boys are just they're coming to practice every day, working really hard, getting better every day, and it's showing on game nights.
A kid I thought played really well for you tonight, and he does a great job all the time. But I thought maybe his best game of the season was Krayton Ruggles.
Yeah, you know, he shot with confidence tonight. I think he's been, you know, he hasn't felt like he's helped the team, and we've had to explain to him, like, dude, you're playing some really good defense. You're leading the team in assists. You know, even if you're scoring 2 points, that's not the end of the world. We got to have you on the court because you're defending, you're doing everything else. So it was cool because he's been in the gym, he's been shooting. You know, he sees what these other guys do, and, you know, he's kind of taken it upon himself to make sure that he can contribute some scoring as well. He hit some big shots. He can't get that foot off the line. He keeps shooting those long twos instead of threes. But and then he hit a 3 as well. But yeah, just played with confidence. I continue to go back to they're all playing for each other. They're all making plays for each other. They're all just they don't care who does the scoring that night. You know, Brody has 1 point tonight. I bet you Brody is the happiest kid out there. You know, they don't care about that kind of stuff. All they care about is the W or the L. But Trent, we always do this. We always bury the lead. Carson Trompke just absolutely balled out tonight. He had 25 points, yes. 16 points in the first half. You know, he hit some ridiculous shots where I probably didn't even want him shooting them, but he just, you know, he felt like he got in the gym last night a little bit. He felt like his shot was really on. You know, he kind of told me before the game, hey, I think I can have a good night here. And he always gets excited. You know, he wants to go play college basketball. He's playing against the kid tonight. You know, we let him guard Ingeson. We said, hey, you know, see how you stack up. This is a guy who's going. He's got a scholarship. He's going to play. And I thought he stacked up really well. You know, Jerry outscored him by 2. He had 27. Carson had 25. But he gets really amped up for those games. You know, I think back to South Loop, Trey Connell, you know, another guy. He's going to play college basketball. Carson wants to see how he stacks up. But he is just an incredible leader, you know, incredible basketball player, obviously, too. But just, you know, keeps the guys focused, keeps the guys going in the right direction all the time. On days when they don't want to work hard, he's saying, no, that's not an option. That's not how we're doing things here. You know, you're going to get after it because I'm going to get after it, and we got big plans. And if we aren't, then we aren't going to get there. But he's just, you know, been an incredible leader since day one. That, you know, Coach Wood and I got here 4 years ago as a freshman. He was already, you know, showing those leadership qualities, and it's just been even more this year. So just super, super proud of him. You know, incredible kid, incredible player, and incredible game tonight.
To me, the biggest area improvement for you guys this season, shooting's been great. The you know, defense has been good. Not turning the ball over.
Yeah,
the ball handle.
Yeah, that's been huge. And, you know, we got ourselves into some bad spots in the fourth quarter, and we actually got ourselves out of them a lot. And I told the guy, that's why I never call it. People wonder why I don't call any timeouts, but I just know we're going to get into some spots late in the game. We're going to need some of these. But we actually got ourselves out of them a lot. We just pivoted. We're strong with the ball, found a bounce pass around Ingeson's arms. But that has been huge. Going into break against Ravenna, we had 5 turnovers, and that's ridiculous. I think we were averaging 22 2 years ago with some of these same guys playing, and just the work they've put in, the time they spend, even just watching basketball and seeing how the good players handle those type of situations. I say that and we about blew it, but it wasn't even the turnovers as much as we just went cold. I think we were 0 for 6 to start the quarter, and then it was kind of a keep away game, and we had a few, but that has been huge, just being able to handle the ball. That's a pretty high pressure team, pretty long team, pretty athletic team, and that was a big key tonight, just getting a shot every single time down.
Well, real quick here, tomorrow night Paxton is on the road up there, tough place to play in Paxton. Another great team from the RPAC. Let's talk about Paxton. How do you guys get to W tomorrow?
Exactly like you said. The schedule just keeps on rolling, keeps on chugging. They were preseason rated in top 10. They're really good. They've been to the state tournament the last 2 years, and probably could have been 3. They had a crazy one 3 years ago. But Josh Eakins is as good a guard as we're going to face all year. So in control of the game. It'll probably be a little slower pace game because it's going to be whatever pace he wants to play at. He's that good. He just controls things. It's another huge matchup for Carson. He's got to be ready to go again. We're going to have to throw multiple guys at him. We can't, rely on one guy, kind of like we did tonight, where we just got to have gaps. We got to have help. But then they got some other guys who can really play too. Harden hit a couple threes against these guys. They had these guys down by 10 in the third quarter. Harden hit a couple threes. Hebblethwaite, he's a really good player. Just a really, again, fundamentally sound. You can tell they're really well coached. They do things the right way. Defensively, they're going to mix things up. They're going to play some 1-3-1. They're going to play some 2-1-2 press back into a 2-3. The nice thing was Maywood played them right before this, so I kind of got to do a little scouting by watching Maywood film because it was also Paxton film. So I know a little bit more about these guys. But it's going to come down to handling the ball. Rebounding is going to be huge. They have some big guys. I don't know if it's a cousin or something. There's a Florham.
It is.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay. There's a Florham. He's a big dude. He's tough to move. Brody's going to have to be on the boards again tomorrow. And we got to bounce back quick. You're on this emotional high right now. You can probably tell I'm talking a million miles a minute. But we're on this emotional high. We got to, calm down, get some sleep tonight, get on that bus for 2 hours, and then we got to just bring it. Because, like you said, it's just every game is a battle, and that's kind of the way we've been playing all year, and what we're going to have to go do again tomorrow night.
Well, Coach, thanks for coming up and visit with us. Great win tonight, and let's go get another tomorrow.
Yeah, appreciate it, Trent.
That was Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here. We'll wrap things up on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Walk these fields for 85 years. Grow deeper roots here. Know what thrives here. Bring in world-class genetics and innovative traits like Chrome Triple Stack corn hybrids and Enlist E3 soybeans. Refine it through pure local know-how and expertise. Do all of that, and the only thing left is the right seed. Hogemeyer. Learn more at therightseed.com.
Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union. You belong.
It's the season of savings at Midwest Liberty FCU. Our CD rates are sure to make your spirits brighter this holiday season. Pick from 9-, 19-, or 25-month terms, ranging from 5.25% to 5.35% annual percentage yield, with a minimum deposit of $500. Cheerful savings and merry moments. Jingle all the way to Midwest Liberty FCU, where you belong.
You belong.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader.
Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham, Kevin Martin back here. We're live with you in Cambridge. August Miller back at the studios. And McCook doing a fabulous job back there tonight. This is your Corbelli Physical Therapy post-game show. Corbelli Physical Therapy, located in downtown Cambridge, specializes in surgical rehabilitation, sports injuries, and chronic pain. Come in and ask about Dry Nulian, a powerful therapy intervention used to restore movement impairment and restore function. They're committed to serving an area with high-quality and affordable health care, your hometown experts in pain management and rehabilitation. That's Corbelli Physical Therapy in downtown Cambridge. Final score once again, Cambridge 58, Maywood-Hayes Center 55. Just the second loss of the season for the Wolves. Both teams. Maywood-Hayes Center goes to 8-2. Cambridge is at 7-2 on this season. Kevin, great ball game tonight by both these teams.
Yeah, it really was. Cambridge did exactly what they had to do. exactly what they had to do in the boys' game. In the girls' game, I think Coach Hollander's just kind of accepted the fact that, this isn't going to be pretty.
Yeah.
And it's not. It's not very pretty, but they get it done, and they got it done again tonight. So 2 big wins.
Yeah, the girls, they won tonight over Maywood-Hayes Center. They got the win there, 36-31, a 5-point win. The boys get a 58-55 win over the Wolves. Boys and girls players of the game tonight. For the girls, it was Brylan Springer. She had 15 points. Almost got the season high. She had 17 as her season high, 22 for a career high. But she had 15 points, went 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. Aaron Johnson, 12 points tonight for the Trojans, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Kevin, we talked about this in between games. It's very important when your bigs can shoot free throws, and Cambridge has big girls that can do that.
They're their best free throw shooters, probably.
Yes.
So as long as they've got that advantage and they can get it inside, and those two can keep pounding away and make some free throws, they'll be in good shape.
Carson Trompke, Krayton Ruggles, Amateurs Bar and Grill players of the game for the boys. Carson Trompke replaced almost got his career high. He neared it. He has 28 as his career high. He had 25 tonight. Krayton Ruggles had a career high of 15. He got 13 tonight. Ruggles probably the best game we've seen him play.
Oh yeah. I don't want to overshadow Carson's game because he played a great game. He played a really good game. But Ruggles tonight, he always does everything right and just kind of keeps everything going.
Yeah.
But tonight he was more aggressive. He was making shots. He was doing what he normally does. He was rebounding. He was guarding. He was taking care of the ball. I thought he played really, really well.
Yeah, I agree with you. So those are Amateurs Bar and Grill players of the game, Krayton Ruggles and Carson Trompke for the boys, Brylan Springer, Aaron Johnson for the girls. Join good friends for good food at Amateurs Bar and Grill on the highway in Cambridge. We're going to wrap things up for here tonight. Don't forget, tomorrow we'll be back on the air. It'll be a 4 o'clock game tomorrow night for the Trojans as they take on the Paxton Tigers. The girls' game will start at 4. Boys' game will follow tomorrow from Paxton. It should be another great R-Pack basketball game as we get ready to go. Kevin, final thoughts on tonight's games?
Good ball games, good wins. I mean, those are 2 really quality wins.
Yep. Join us again tomorrow right here on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Taco John's pregame show set to kick off at 3:30. And girls tip off at 4 with boys action to follow. We're going to wrap things up here tonight. For all the folks at Hometown Family Radio, for August Miller back at the studio, for Kevin Martin, my color guy, I'm Trent Florham saying thank you for listening to high school basketball here on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network. Any use of this broadcast without the written permission of Hometown Family Radio is prohibited. Coverage on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network has been brought to you by
Acres Equipment of McCook, Amateurs Bar and Grill, Bella Petroleum, Browning Truck and Trailer, Caleb's Custom Farming, Channel Seeds, Andrew Carpenter, Community Hospital, Corbelli Physical Therapy, Cross Creek Golf Links, Doyle Auto Repair, Faw Motor Company, First Central Bank, Foster Sales, Go Light, Happy's Feed Store and Fuel Center, Hayes County Farmers Co-op, KitchenAid Public Transit, Hogemeyer Seeds, Troy Wiestat, Hometown Agency of Juanita, Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Huxell Seeds, Jimmy John's, Corporate Seeds, Elbar L. Angus, Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, M&B Bank, Mark's Pharmacy and Shirley K's Coffee Shop, Maywood Insurance Company, McCook Lettering, McCook Mechanical Services, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Mid-Plains Community College, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, Medical Bank of Hayes Center, Pinpoint Communications, Red Willow Chemical, River Valley Services, Ruggles Seeds, Runs a Restaurant, Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, Scott's Grocery, Southwest Farm and Auto Supply, Southwest Public Power District, Stockman's Bank, Taco John's, Tri-Valley Health System, Tri-Valley Medical Foundation, Vieira Wireless, Juanita Crossroads, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oilfield Service, and Western Select Genetics.
For a copy of this broadcast and a list of future events, visit hometownfamilyradio.com.